Okay, so that way is the cycle path to Marston. There are a couple of spaces at the bottom of Edgeway Road that you can park in, I think. And you want to walk along the cycle path over that first footbridge, over this bridge, and we're going to turn left into Holywell Meadow, which is part of the Alliance ticket, River Cherwell. So we're going to go through this gate into the meadow. And sadly, I'm not here fishing today. I'm here doing a bit of bankside maintenance. But this is a lovely stretch of river. Good for stalking in the summer and in the winter. Of course, in the winter, a lot of this vegetation dies down and a bit more of the river becomes accessible. But during the summer, we do try to cut some swims out. Again, it's a sort of spot that our members quite like to wander around and don't want it all manicured and cut back too much. And that's what I'm here to do, is cut back some of the swims, but not all of them. University Parks have been doing quite a lot of work on the trees here. But as you'll see as we go along the riverbank, there's an awful lot of very chubby, very perchy looking spots. I mean, there's nice roach, dace, your trout. I know that tench have come out of here as well. So it's a real sort of mixed species venue. But I would say predominantly it's of interest to the chub angler and the perch angler, really. Now, I'd recommend that you actually walk through this first meadow. I'm not going to cut any swims out here, mainly because it is used by students and the public, and there's a bit of picnicking goes on here through the summer. And frankly, if you cut out swims, I find that people tend to use them for picnics and leave a bit of litter and all that kind of thing. So I would encourage you to just walk through this main meadow, past the first little weir, and enjoy the much quieter riverbank, the other side of this weir that we're coming up to now. It carries on down to the right hand side there. I'm not sure you can see that. There's a great big chub just off the back of that overhanging tree. Just about there. Frankly, exactly where you'd expect to see one. Got that lovely bit of pace pushing through on the far bank there. Again, plenty of cover, undercuts the bank. And then plenty of shade and cover. So this here isn't the far bank, this is an island in the middle of the river. And again, like I say, it's all pretty much jungle warfare out here, but just imagine those chub, those perch hanging out under all that overhanging scrub, waiting for something to get close enough for them to pounce, whether that's a lure or a lobworm bouncing past. Wish I put my rod and not the strimmer. So that's the mill pond through the back there. There's been quite a bit of work done by the university parks to some trees, and they've actually opened up a few swims just as a byproduct of their work. I mean, look at that. This would have been pretty much inaccessible before they got their hands on these trees. Another cracking swim. I mean, just keep walking from the main Meadow University Park all the way down this footpath. Yet another swim with lots of cover. I mean, you've probably got the gist now, but it's very much a stretch of river that's for really moving around every 20 minutes, dropping baits into likely looking holes. One rod, net, mat, rucksack. It's not really trolleys and seat box fishing down here. It's sort of jungle warfare, and we're just trying to make it a little bit more accessible for anglers because we want people fishing it. One thing worth pointing out is I'm getting eaten to death by mozzies because there's a woodland just there and the water just here, and to be fair, I've been at the riverbank with the strimmer, so I'm sweating as well, which probably doesn't help, but God, I am getting eaten alive. Some hidden snags just sort of around here. Another example of a lovely looking swim that I've just cleared out a bit. That shade and structure for a wily old chub to be under. There's a bit of a inlet over the other side as well. Some far bank cover. I mean, it just screams chub, doesn't it? So this is coming to the end of our stretch of the River Cherwell, at the end of Holywell Meadows. You'll see that the path turns hard right, and you've got about, I don't know, 40 yards down there until you get to another bridge opposite you and a ditch, and that's the edge of our beat. But as you can see, there's some lovely bits of river down here, barely fished. So this is essentially the end of our beat, just where that ditch starts, where those canoes are going down.